This is actually from a monkey. Actually easier to identify the substructure in monkeys, even pigs, compared to humans. But what is it? Yeah, you hope to get all of them like this next week. Ride me for liver slides. Now here, I wouldn't ask what tissue it is, I would ask what structure is that? Which then you would tell me what tissue it is by knowing that structure. What would you call that opening? Should be unmistakable. Portal vein, all the way. Sure. What's this? The central vein, right in the center of the hepatic lobule. Blood is gushing from here to here. Anything else in the portal triad is too small. Never ask me about anything else. The thing with other mammals, you have connective tissue around the lobules, which you don't find in humans. Actually, a lot easier to find lobules in other mammals. All right, another. Let's see if we're getting good here. What compartment does this have to come from?
Esophagus.
It's a half of it, a half section of this part of the GI tract. I teased it a little bit for this later. But just overall, which compartment?
Esophagus.
How could you identify the esophagus?
The layer. The top layer.
Good, no villi. So now intestines out. Small intestines gone. You see crypts with goblet cells? Nope. So colon's gone. You see gastric pits within gastric glands? Nope. Nothing there. So now, there's only one thing left. Yeah, this is that stratified squamous layer of esophagus. Human esophagus, so you can't get it all on the same slide. It's an example of sort of what I call subtracting the histology. Seeing what's not there to then tell you, yeah, this has got to be the luminal aspect of esophagus. What do we tease out over here? Yeah, that's the muscularis externa showing the different grain. The grains here where this is circular and this is longitudinal. Yeah. That's really what it was done for. Try another, where are you? Get some confidence built here. What compartment of the GI tract does that have to come from? What tells you that? Yeah, gotta be a Peyer's patch. These lymph nodes. So that's good. You say, yep, that's the tip off. What are these? Villi, a little bit fragmented, still villi. What's this? Little hill, gotta be a plique, yeah, little pleat. I could ask, as the intestine fills up, the plique disappear, true or false?
False.
Absolutely false. Unlike rugae, these are intended to always remain. I said like pleats, sewn in. What's this? Are these little holes at the base of the villi? Crypts. So these are the crypts or the intestinal glands, all those little holes. And then, I would never ask you this, but you could See the bubbles? Little small. That's another sign it's got to be ileum, to see that number of goblet cells all over the villi. But I would never ask you about that for ileal identification. It all revolves around this. You get advanced histo and you start looking at goblet cell concentration and silhouettes. All right, everybody getting confident? I have to bring you back to earth. Name this tissue. What GI-associated tissue would you call this? Yeah, looks like serous cells everywhere. Massive concentration of serous. Is it carotid?
Oh.
Does the term textural shift strike you here? Little differences? So what are these? These are islets. And I would tell you this is the toughest you'll ever see. And you're really counting on this textural shift in the tissue. Little islets, all of these. Say carotid obviously doesn't have those, so this has to be pancreas. And you notice I said GI associated and not salivary. But when I say GI associated, it's pretty much coming down to pancreas and liver, right? And once again, listen to the question. Often gives you a little clue.